say that Chris is very much in line with the usual negative. That's not nice.
Hi, my name is Omar Qureshi and I'm searching for India's most powerful man. I've been searching all over the country, I've been searching all over the world, but it's very difficult to find him. So I found him in this village here and we managed to get the man who has been voted the most powerful man in the country, Amir Khan himself. Hi Amir, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you.
Yeah, it's a nice village. We managed to find you here. So tell me, how does it feel to be voted the most powerful man in the country?
Well, quite honestly, I don't give a lot of value to, a power list. It feels nice to be called powerful, but the fact of the matter is that all of us have different strengths, no matter who we are, where we are. And for me, what is more important is not how powerful you are. I mean, I don't see myself really as a powerful guy. I just feel that I'm, someone who's trying to do what he feels happy doing. And for me, the concept of power or strength, really, it's more important what you do with whatever strength that you may have. So how you use whatever strength you have is more important than how powerful you are.
Besides entertainment, besides being the most powerful man in entertainment, you're redefining today's youth, the way they think. Three Idiots, People Live coming up. They're changing the mindsets of people. I mean, that is power.
I'm an entertainer and that's my core responsibility. When a person comes into a theatre to watch my film and buys a ticket, he's not really coming in there for a lesson on social sciences.
Absolutely.
He's not coming in there to learn anything because for that he'll go to a college or a different place. He's coming to have a good time and my core responsibility as an entertainer is really to give him a good time, to engage him, entertain him. So when I'm reading a script or hearing a script, I'm the audience at that time. And what engages me and entertains me, makes me laugh, makes me cry, makes me think perhaps. Some way it connects with me. That's what I go towards. And honestly, I have no idea how an audience will react to it.
They never forget the core entertainment, that everybody comes out laughing, clapping, entertaining.
I think, I feel a lot of times I sit back and think that somebody up there loves me, because all through my career I've done things which are often very impractical and big risks, and so somebody's looking out for me because I'm not looking out for myself.
Not just up there, I think down here also everyone loves you. There are people searching for you. There are college students out there who look upon you as a role model, especially after Three Idiots. And now People Live. There are people searching for you, but we'll come to that at the end of the show.
Okay.
There are people who are going to crash in here, I think, and while looking for you.
Okay.
So before they come in here, we want to ask you a few more questions.
देश मेरा रंगरेज ये बाबू, घाट घाट यहाँ घटता जादू। देश मेरा रंगरेज ये बाबू।
Tell me, what excited you about People Live? What is the movie story about?
Well, when I heard the script for the first time, I found it very moving and touching. It's a script that made me laugh. It's very funny. At the same time, it's very heartbreaking. At the same, and it's thought-provoking. I think it's a human story which touched me on that level, and so I got, I felt like being attached to that. And
what makes you tick, Amir? Because you pick first-time producer, first-time director, first-time writer. They come to you, you give them audience. You listen to the stories, and then you make a connect when you decide if it works for you. How does it work for you? I mean, most people in your position would want to work with only the biggest of banners and the biggest of stars, which you also have, chasing you all the time. But you decide what you want to do.
As I said earlier, for me the excitement is in working on projects which excite me. Films is my passion in my life, and a film takes 1 or 2 or 3 years of my life. So I want to be happy in what I'm doing. I want to be enjoying the process as much as the end result. So that's what makes me tick. I just do what makes me happy, and then I hope it works.
I know it makes everyone happy. But seriously, I mean, marketing, where does the marketing aspect of it come in? You're a wizard. Everyone says that and everyone's admitted to that.
You know, I
more or
don't
less.
actually. The thing is, all these things are said about me, and I don't see myself as that. You know, it's like this. The best way I can tell you, I can give an example of. You know, if I tell you, Omar, if we are sitting in a party, there are 25, 30 people, the music is playing, and and I tell you, Omar, why don't you tell us something interesting about your life, some anecdote of your life which is interesting, and then you'll think about it, and you'll come up with something that you remember, and you'll tell us.
Yeah.
Now you imagine a similar situation, there's a party going on. But slightly different, the doorbell rings, you walk in and you say, guys, guess what happened? You won't believe what happened. The most amazing thing has happened to me.
Oh, okay.
You have a story to tell. This time, you have a story to tell.
Okay.
And the energy with which you will tell, whatever it is, the difference will be in that. And not only will the manner in which you tell it be different, but you will reach out to people and you will say, Arey yaar, listen to what I'm saying. Amir, come here.
Yeah.
Put the music off. That's marketing.
Yeah.
You're getting everyone's attention before you tell the story. And the reason you're doing that is because you have something to tell which you're excited about. And that's what marketing is.
Okay. One of the first people who actually involved focus groups to give feedback, you know, before your movie was finalized.
Yeah.
And now everybody's following the trend.
Right.
You did the same thing for Peoply?
Well, yeah, we've done that for Peoply. Actually, this is something that we have been doing since QSQT.
Yes.
We've been showing the film
Yeah.
to friends and people from, not from the industry, because I think that people who are from the film industry or from the business or the trade,
Mine is.
we tend to look at films in a very technical way, in a very, we try and second guess कि अच्छा ये audience को अच्छा लगेगा, ये बुरा लगेगा. We are constantly thinking कि audience को कैसा लगेगा. Whereas a person who's not connected to the trade or the films
Yeah.
is someone who is the audience and is reacting to it without thinking how other people will react, is reacting to it how they react.
Yeah.
And after the screening, when we sit and chat with them, they tell us what they feel. कि यार मुझे अच्छी लगी, मुझे अच्छी नहीं लगी. So not only do you get a great sense of how the film is playing by sitting in that screening with the audience and getting the vibes, but also after the screening, we spend a few hours with
Feedback.
them. A couple of hours with them, chatting to them about the film and really try and understand, because what we're trying to communicate is what we're clear about. What we need to understand is how is it being received? Is there a communication gap? So what we want to communicate, we don't change. We never change that because
Okay.
that is something we want to communicate.
Okay, so how you
But how you communicate it? Is it being received in the right manner or not? Is there something that we are doing wrong because of which something else is getting communicated? These test screenings help us to understand that.
But see, for example, like your song, Mehengai Daya.
Mehengai Daya.
Yeah, Daya. You're not allowing any political party to misuse that song or make it a platform. There was a report in the paper. Is that true?
In any case, that song Mehengai Daya is not something that belongs to me entirely. It's a song that has been created by the villagers
Okay.
of Badwai. And it's not a song that they've created for the film especially.
Okay.
It's a song that they had created for themselves. And it's amongst various other songs that they sing and make for themselves. And Anusha, who was shooting there in Badwai, heard them sing this song and really liked it. And she requested them to include in the film.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's not my song to hand out to other people. In any case, it's a song that is their voice, their thoughts.
Amir, there's a lot of media focus in the movie. So, you know, you poked a little fun at the media, which is, but you, like, how you dealt with it? Any personal experiences you dealt with or?
No, the script is not written by me, so it's entirely Anusha's take on things. Well, I feel that, you know, I don't think Anusha has left anyone out, me included. So,
You made fun of yourself as well.
Yeah, it's a satire, so it's meant to do that. And I think that people in the media are first human beings.
Yeah.
All of us are first human beings.
Yeah.
And then I'm an actor and you're a person from the media. And I believe that, you know, I don't think the media needs, I mean, they're all secure in themselves. I think that they have the strength to laugh at themselves like all of us do.
Do they?
I think so, yeah. And I believe that it's a film that is not really judgmental. It's not passing judgment on anyone.
After Rang De Basanti, it, I think, provoked thought so much that it opened the Jessica Lal case.
Right.
You think it'll make people think to that extent here also, that it'll, you know, make them do stuff?
Well, I believe that cinema is a powerful medium and it does have the potential to influence the way we think when it's done in the right manner. And when we strike an emotional chord with people, I think films like Tare Zameen Par have achieved that. Three Idiots and Rang De Basanti have achieved that. We can only hope that.
You know, Amir, in an industry where there's so many rivalries and so much competition, you know, you are making an effort to get Bollywood together completely. Like, you appreciated the music of Aisha, which is a movie which is just 1 week before your movie releasing, and then you also were there for the Udaan, launch. You know, you're there.
Udaan launch, I was not there, but I heard the film's great, and I also heard that Tere Bin Laden was a film that So suddenly you're out there doing things and unifying Actually,
everyone.
No, I'm not really trying to unify anyone. I don't think there's any need for me to do that. I don't think, I don't think I'm in a position to be able to do that either. I think the fact is that when I see good work, I like it.
But you're bonding with everyone. Like, you had dinner with Shah Rukh in London, and you invited him for the premiere. Then you reach out to Salman, you reach out to the other younger stars. You know, everybody is like coming together, which was never seen before.
Is that what's happening? I don't know.
Yes.
I'm not aware of it.
It's like even Salman, comes out and praises you and praises Imran. Good things are happening.
No, I'm really fond of Salman, and I think it's great to see stuff like this happening.
Yeah.
I feel that you mentioned I've invited Shah Rukh to. There's no premiere, by the way, of PP Live, no. But I did invite him to see the film.
Okay.
And of course he's busy with his film right now. He's shooting his film, so he said the moment he gets back to Bombay, he'll see the film. I mean, I don't think that I'm a catalyst in that. Quite honestly, I think that I'm just someone who's doing work, and I like to see good work around me, and so when I see it, I like to appreciate that.
We're going to take a little break, Amir.
Okay.
And right after that, we have students from urban India who are going to ask you questions about the economic situation of the country. Well, I know they have a few questions to ask you.
Sure.
So right after this break.
Why not?
Hi, I'm Tushar Sharma. I'm doing engineering from Rizvi College of Engineering.
Hi, my name is Sherry and I'm from Lala Lajpat Rai College. Hi, I'm Nisha doing my first year BMM in Jai Hind College.
Hi, I'm Nadish Ghazi. I'm an FI BMM student.
Hi, I'm Anirudh Arora from Rizvi College of Engineering.
I want to meet Amir and I want to ask, what do you think about the ties between the countries? Please meet Amir.
Amir Khan did it!
तो हम उनसे पूछेंगे उन्होंने मीडिया में कैसे धमाल करके रखा है। आमिर खान इधर रहते हैं, उनको जाने दो ना प्लीज। शूटिंग पे गए।
अब कहाँ गए हैं, कहाँ नहीं मालूम नहीं है तो
वो ये कैंडीज रेस्टोरेंट में
वो यहाँ खाते हैं, अंदर नहीं जा सकते अभी।
We go try candies.
Candies. I think candies is a good idea.
Let's try
go
that.
there for now. आमिर खान यहाँ कब आते हैं? आपको कुछ पता है? सुबह आते हैं।
कॉलेज में सुबह से ढूंढा यार, उसे नहीं मिला वो।
इतना तो भगवान को ढूंढने थे तो भगवान मिल जाता।
ऑफिस इधर है। मिलेंगे?
मिलेंगे?
नहीं है।
फाइनली हम लोग जूम ऑफिस में पहुंच गए। आई होप अभी वो मिलेंगे।
भैया आमिर खान है यहाँ पे।
हमें
मिलना है उससे।
सुबह से गई है।
इन काउंटर शूट के लिए उमर सर के पास आए हुए हैं, लेकिन आपको हम उनसे
please,
बात
please,
करते हैं।
let's
प्लीज
go.
भैया।
सुबह से आए, सुबह से। Amir Khan, yes!
Hi, I'm Omar Qureshi, back after a short break with Amir Khan to discuss Peoply Live. And right now we have 5 visitors with us who are from various colleges who have gate crashed here to find Amir and catch hold of him and ask him relevant questions. So we'll begin with all you young people out here, welcome. First of all, you can say hi to Amir.
Hello. Hi guys.
Yeah. So you guys, you just go. Anirudh?
Do you treat media as a friend or as a medium to reach to a viewer?
I believe that the media is, in fact, a very important link, and has always been, between me as a celebrity and my audience. I think that, I mean, today there's television, but at one time there wasn't, and you know, we used to also have the print interview, and so I think that the journalist is a person who actually meets me and interacts with me and gets to know what kind of person I am as a human being, and whatever the journalist really experiences from me is what he or she conveys to the rest of the people. So in that sense, I think the media is the most important bridge or link between me and my audience.
I wanted to ask, your film Peoply Life seems to be a black comedy on farmer suicide. So do you think today's younger generation should be more involved with issues like this?
Well, actually, it's not a film on farmer suicides. More a film about the growing divide between urban and rural India, and how as a society we are concentrating all our energies, our wealth, our resources towards cities, and we're, you know, forgetting the rural India and villages, which is where the bulk of our population lives, and those people have as much rights to share that resources with us, but we, you know, they almost don't exist for us. Do you know that when we got our independence, on the day of 15th of August, Gandhiji was the only person who was not there in Delhi when the flag was being hoisted. He was not there. While he contributed a lot to the independence movement, but on the day that we got independent, he was in a village.
I know.
And he was trying to deal with the issues that we were facing at that point of time.
So now you have to go to a village, all of you, and that's your... Yeah.
You know, I've always told my kids that once they come of age and when they become 18, 20, 21, when they've completed their graduation, as you guys will soon, the best advice I can give my kids is complete a graduation. You may want to study further, but take a break of a year. Take a backpack, take a group of friends, you know, 5 of you all, travel from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. Wow. And that will teach you more about life, about your own roots, about your own culture, how to live your life, than any college or school can teach you.
That's incredible.
That experience that you will have going from village to village, town to town, state to state, and your ability to mix with people, understand them, connect with them, is what will really shape your lives. Parents will be a little hesitant. Arey, mere bachon ka kya hoga? But you know, today communication is so strong, and go in a group of people that you can look after yourselves. And learning to look after yourselves is part of growing up. It's part of what you need to learn for the rest of your life.
Amazing,
you know?
Do you feel that today's education system is inadequate, so films play a larger role in generating public opinion?
I won't make such a sweeping statement that the education system entirely is ineffective. I think that the education system that we have been following for so many years has also contributed a lot to our growth. Films, I think, are an important medium in the sense that they have a strong impact on audiences, or rather have the ability to have a strong influence and impact on people. And it really depends on how that medium is used.
This is a much more lighter question, sir. It's regarding, what do you think, you know, your movies are like products, okay, to make the people happy, to make your viewers happy.
Yes, yes.
So how do you do that?
I'm very aware of that, that, you know, when a person buys a ticket to my film and goes in there to watch the film, I feel he must have a good time. If he hasn't had a good time, I feel I've failed, you know. And so, but the question is, what do you think people will, you know, have a good time watching? And all of us don't know that. Nobody knows that. Nobody can ever tell what an audience would like and So I don't even try and do that. I don't want to second guess what an audience will like or not like. So what I do is I pick films which I like, stories which move me. And when I'm reading a script or listening to a script, I'm the audience at that time. So if I love it as an audience, then I go for it, and I hope that other people will like it.
You guys had a tough time searching for Amir. You went to several places looking for. Where did you go?
We went to his office, we went to Candy's. We spoke to the manager because we heard that you like that restaurant a lot.
Candy's? Yeah, it's right opposite my house. Yeah. You've seen the promos of Peoply. Do you think they're interesting? Is it something that you would want to watch? Yeah?
That guy is very cute, you know. He looks very cute.
Natha.
He's making such a puppy face, you know. All the time he's very frightened in the movie.
I'm glad to hear this. I'm really, because you know, often we feel, you know, that as filmmakers, and people from the industry feel